Hello, welcome to Product Highlight. Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. Sorry I'm out of breath. I just had to run up my stairs from the driveway. So, long story short, right before I went on, I said, I have a few minutes to make the gravy for the pot roast. And it exploded all over me. Glasses, sweater, pants, floor, counter, everywhere. So anyway, I'm here and I'm prepared. I'm just out of breath. So thank you very much for joining me. Going to move on. All right, so tonight's highlight is One Holy Night. Oh, Holy Night, sorry about that. Here are the products. I'm missing a stamp set. I got it. Hi, Carol. Hi, Steph. Some more dies. And so here is the suite. You can see it. All right, I have everything. The 2 stamp sets, the 2 dies, the hybrid folder, the Night of Navy and Gold ribbon, the Shining Stars embellishments, the Shining Brightly DSP, and the Oh Holy Night DSP. So, here's the Shining Brightly DSP. There are 6 sheets in vanilla and Night of Navy, and you can see that there's one of each pattern. They're very pretty, and they're just blank on the back, so they're gold. Do you see the gold? They're really pretty. And then the other DSP. So this would be really good for a scrapbook page. I just thought it was really pretty. And that's what's on the back. Can you see the detail? So those would be perfect for any card, actually. And then this, kind of a desert look. And some medallion looking. And I think this is Cajun Craze. Some stars on the back. They could be snowflakes, they could be stars. Just some brush painted, graduated paper. And then navy and black on the back. I think it's navy and black. And there's a little bit of design too. Can you see it? See it? Just a little bit. Alright, this would make a great scrapbook page too. And then the last one is this, stars or snowflakes. Alright. I'm going to put that aside and start making some cards. How does that sound? Alright. So first I'm going to, whoops, I have pieces falling all over the place because I pre-cut a lot of the dies so that you didn't have to watch me. That was nice of me, wasn't it? But I'm making a mess. Okay. Alright, the first one I'm going to do is with the Night Divine stamps and dies. And I cut a whole bunch of these different pieces out. I did it in black, white, brown, Pebble Path, I think Cajun Craze, Pecan Pie. I don't remember all the colors that I did. All right. So this first card, I wanted to show you how to use this die set, this, you know, the stars at night. Even though it goes with the other kit, but I wanted to put a star in this. So, I'm going to take out the one piece. So I didn't realize it's only one piece, but it's one piece. And remember, you can use these stars for anything. It doesn't have to be of religious nature. So it fits right in here. There's a groove, see? So it doesn't move. I say that, but I jiggled it too much. So you put that in till it doesn't move. There we go. Now it's in. And then you put your cardstock on top of it. This way. And fold it up. And then get out your stamp cut and emboss machine. And I'm going to take all these layers off and use this number 4. So I want number 1 and number 4. Hold on. I'll move it up so you can see it. I just needed to put that down. And just crank it through. Take this off. And there you have your stars. Aren't they pretty? Now, if I did not put this in, it would not have cut. So that you could actually do just a sheet just like that. And you could do it in any color cardstock. You don't have to do it in a metallic. But I did, so I'm going to just pop these 3 out. They're very pretty. Even that's pretty. I need to do something with that because it's a waste if I don't, right? Alrighty. Put this folder away. And this is what I have. I've pre-cut 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, so that I can put this on the inside. And then the outside is the same size, 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to put that down. See, isn't that pretty? Even the back side's pretty. But don't worry, I have cards in here that are not just Christmas. I promised Carol. Alright. And then I'm going to put the little, I guess you would call it barn structure. And I'm going to use my multi-glue, but I put it in this container because it comes out a lot thinner and I can control it better. So it is in the catalog, the glue, just not this fancy. I should have done this on my silicone mat. I think I just got some on my work spot. I did. Alright. I'm going to put this down low. And of my 3 stars, I'm going to use the smallest one. I'm going to put it on a dimensional. And I'm also going to put this banner. So the banner I did in silver embossing. I didn't think you'd want to listen to the you're not late to the party, Carolyn. I was late to the party. Anyway, I did the silver embossing with that. I didn't think you'd want to listen to the gun, so I pre-did that too. And then I'm also have this die cuts out this whole ensemble, but I cut it up and I just have the family. So I'm just going to quick add some glue to the family. I'm going to put it down low. Because I'm going to put the banner across here and the star up here. Is it centered? Centered enough. There. There's our first card. Alrighty, next card. Cover my glue. So that's the first one. Next one. I did pre-cut them, the stars. Again, isn't that pretty? I just have to find something to do with that. So this one, I did it in gold. And I pre-cut. So here are the, see, I cut the shepherd off. And this is in pebbled path. And then I also cut some little sheep. All right, so I'm going to put this together. And I'm going to take this star. I don't really need a huge star for these. And I'm going to glue this on. See, isn't that really pretty on the back? So even if you don't like the front, there's so much, or you know, if you have extra left over from making Christmas cards, then you can do some other cards with the back. All right, now I'm going to put the star on just because I know where I want it to go. And then I'm going to do my little shepherd guy and my little sheep. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on. These are mini dimensionals. You use your tweezers when gluing small I'll tell you, I really like the that little fine tipped bottle because it gets right in the small spots. All right. Shepherd. Whoops. Got a little lamb on my finger. And this one I'm going to put flat, just so that everything's not popped up. So he's in the background. And then I have a little, what do you call it? Banner. And I'm going to stamp it. I forgot to get my ink out. Hold on. In pebbled path. And I'm going to use, what did I decide on? The Lord is my shepherd. Since he's a shepherd. Stick that aside. You know, when I saw these colors for the new in colors, I thought to myself, oh, okay. But you know what? I use them all the time now. I just can't believe it, how much I use them. I'm amazed. Because they accent everything so well. Look at how well this goes. All right, And I'll get some dimensionals out. Guess I'm just dimensional happy tonight, huh? So Carolyn, you missed my story. I decided at the last minute before I was going live I was going to make gravy for my pot roast. And I shook it and it went everywhere. And I mean everywhere. All right, there's our second card. Where did I put my first card? The world may never know. Oh, here it is. Okay, next one. All right, this is tricky. I have to figure out which one goes where. Okay, this goes on the back. So this was the one piece that I cut up to make it one long scene. So I just cut it, it's already 12 inches, and I cut it at 5.5 inches, and then cut them in 4s. So this one's going on the front, and I cut this one a little smaller because I put a piece of crumb cake underneath it, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I'm just going to quickly add some seal. Make sure I get the little towel in the right direction. Okay. And then these go on the inside. But look how pretty this is on the back. That's the downfall to the really pretty paper. Alright, so that goes like that. I'm going to try to line this up as best I can. Alright, and the next one. Alright, so this goes on the front, but I only want to put seal on half of it because the rest is hanging over. That's how I could get it to do the fold. But see, if you look close, the building is right across from itself. And then this is just going on the back. All right. And then I lost my directions. That's just how my night's going. Where did it go? Aha, I found them. Okay, my trifold. So I scored it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. And that funky DSP is 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. And the piece underneath is 4 1/16 by 5 9/16. Banner, peace and joy. And I thought I already stamped it, but maybe I didn't. Guess not. All right, we'll get it out. I'm usually not this disorganized. I don't like being disorganized. See, I didn't think that would fit on there, but we'll try it. Watch us. All right, we're going to use Night of Navy. Hey, Mick. Yeah, gravy is not in my craft room. Have no fear. All right. Ah, I got it. Ta-da. All right, now I'm just going to take my snips, cut it at an angle. All right, so this goes like this. I'm going to pop this here with some dimensionals. I am dimensional happy tonight. Then, if I can get this off, we'll be in business. There we go. And then I have some little stars that I pre-cut, because I want to put some little ones on here too. So these are from all those dies. So yeah, see, I think this is just too big. It's pretty, it's just too big. So I'm going to use smaller ones. I need one big one. How about this skinny one? We'll just use the skinny one. We'll stick it here. And then I'll use the little ones. Uh-oh, it didn't stick. Didn't use enough glue, I guess. I was being stingy. Maybe I should hold it a minute. We'll stick that on there and hopefully it stays down. Alright, we're going to put some stars on the front. They just don't want to stick tonight. Wonder why. Because I'm not giving it enough time. I'm rushing probably. And one on this one. I have these little ones too. Let's put a little one on. Just to add to it. I'll hold it down a minute. Alright. So there's our third card. Ta-da! And I've been neglecting to clean these. I sprayed this on at the beginning so that I could just clean. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this, this is the Stampin' Scrub. And it's like, you know, one of those paint brushes. So there's little raindrops here for cleaning, and then there's little sunshine here so that you know this is the dry one. And I just spray it with the Stampin' Mist. These are all available on my online store. And I just wash and dry. It's awesome. All right, where was I? I have one more card. I thought. Maybe I don't. All right, let's do the next set then, unless I find it. Oh no, I found it. There. This is the last one with whoops, with the Night Divine. So this is a piece cut, and these are the same sizes as the card that I just did. So see, you can see where I cut all the little animals. I mean, if you were making a children's card and you needed animals, this would be perfect. Or even if I thought about doing this, but I did not get to it, was you could do this in almost any color and make a wedding card. How many people are getting married in barns nowadays? So that would be a perfect wedding card. All right. See, look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? You see it? The design. That's crumb cake on the back. So I'm putting this on crumb cake, and my card base is the vanilla. And I'm going to do a pop-up card. So on here, we're going to have the wise men. So I have them all in different colors. And what I did was I just cut them up. All right. So first I'm going to put the camel on. I'm not going to put them on this yet because I don't want it to pop. You know what? I'm not going to take the chance. This is my silicone mat and nothing sticks to it, so it's great. You can get all the goo on it that you want. I just want thin lines on those thin camel legs. All right. Maybe it was just that metallic paper because these are sticking fine. Now I'm going to put glue on this one. And I'm going to put mini dimensionals on these other two. So this is white and Pebble Path, and that's just black. Accidentally flipped the wise man. Not so wise, huh? Take off the backings. Now you could use this for a New Year's card too, because technically they didn't come yet. And then I want to put a star up here, and I'm going to use dimensionals. It's just a dimensional night. All right, then I'm going to stick this on with my Stampin' Seal. Uh-oh, I did it wrong. Because I only wanted seal on half. I wasn't paying attention to myself, was I? All right. So I'm going to just quick rub this off. I think I have an eraser to do it with. Usually the eraser can pull it up pretty well. Can you see it coming off? It's like when I was a kid, we used to play with rubber cement, and we'd roll it on the desk at school. The teacher would get mad at us, and we'd roll them up and like make little critters out of the glue. Those were the days. But see, it's coming off. That's the good thing about this seal. It's all over my hands now, but it's coming off the card. I just put too much on. I'm going to get a wet one. Stand by. I have one ready. Must have known I was going to do this. All right. Now it's off my hands. Make sure I'm taking it off the right half after all that. The Stampin' Up! Used to have like this little eraser that would do this. And I had one, and then I let one of the kids' classes that I did use it, and that was the end of it. Alright, so now I have it just on half. I'm going to line this up so that it looks like the front of the card. How's that? Ta-da! And then, to make it stand up, here come the dimensionals again. I'm going to put quite a few because I want it to stand up. Quick, take them off. I say quick, but it's not happening quick. So I'm going to pop this up. Can you see that? And where I want it, about here, I'm going to stick that so that it pops up. See that? So it'll sit like that on your shelf. And I could put a sentiment here if I wanted, but I decided I don't want to. But I can put some of these adhesive backed star trinkets on here. They're in 2 different sizes. I'm just going to put a couple. There. So there's card number 4. Alrighty. Now, put the lid on my glue. Put my silicone mat away. Next pile, I'm using the Stars at Night dies and stamps. And I'm also using this deckled circle die for one of the cards. Critters, yep. I know they are like boogers, aren't they? All right. So the first card, as I throw things on the floor, is... Oh, who's calling? Somebody doesn't know me. Okay. I think I got everything. So I was thinking of kind of like a winter solstice type thing. So I'm going to I think I have this mixed up. Hold on. I'm missing a card base. If I had a brain tonight, I'd be dangerous. That's what happens when you explode dinner all over the place, I guess. Alrighty. So this goes with this card. And this goes with this card. So it must go with this card. Okay. I just don't remember doing it on a this. I don't know. I'll just do it flat. I'm going to put some seal on this. So these are the metallic papers that I showed you. And I'm putting this on. It's a little bit smaller. It's 3 3/4 by 5. And this goes on the inside. Oops. And I'm going to do this flat because I don't know why I was thinking of the other way. But I'm going to put this across here. I'm just going to put some seal, if I can do that. Tuck it over. So now I have it across the front. And I have, this is one of the stars from the die. Looked more solstice-y to me. I'm going to put some dimensionals on these two pieces. Yeah, it is pretty ribbon, isn't it, Carol? All right. Put that in the middle. And then this banner I stamped and embossed in the gold. Wishing you the best and brightest holiday season. And I'm going to just put that across the front like that. And then add some seal around the edge. And there's our fourth card, our first one from this set. All right, let's see. The next one, I have some little bits for the inside. So here's where I used the deckled circle dies. I used like the 3rd smallest and the 4th smallest on here. This is a really cool set. It doesn't look like much in my picture, but wait till you see it. Are you ready? Isn't that cool? Look at all the circles. So I have this piece for the front. I'll put some seal on it. Yeah, that set is pretty intense. I was amazed at how big it was. And I'm going to do the card this way. So I stamped and then embossed, celebrating the magic of the season. And I have a piece of gold that I'm going to put across here, and then this on top. That. And I'm going to put this here. Hopefully it's even. So the way that this, you could see the deckled edge. That's where I cut the circle. And then this die is part of the die set. Did I throw it on the floor? I could really use a stagehand tonight, huh? I don't know what I did with it now, but this is part of the die set. And so this comes out. And then I took one just a little bit smaller and did it in the gold. And I'm going to put this underneath. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Get my mat out again. Just around the edge here. I don't want to go in the holes. And then I'm going to put this over it. And then I think I'm going to put the stamping block on top of it, because we've learned tonight that it does not want to be held down tonight. I don't know why. Just one of those things, I guess. And I thought I would just add a few little doodads once I get this glued. That's not behaving. I'm going to use the small dimensionals so I can put them around the edge. So it'll hold it down if the glue doesn't. I'll put a couple inside, just so it doesn't sink. Now I only barely touched this set. There's so many things that you can do with it. Alright, now I gotta take off the little backs. Hold on. I can do it faster if it's underneath me. My husband's being very loud in the other room. Sorry if he's bothering you. Yeah, it's a pretty, you know, Carol, the is it the star set or the deckled circle set that you want? So I'm just going to put this here in the middle. And then I'm going to put a couple of these blooming pearls. I just thought a couple of gold ones would look pretty around it. And where do I want the other one? I'll put it here. Alright, there's card number 5, right? 5. Alright, I have one more. I tried to use all the different patterns. So here I have it cut in both the vanilla and the navy. So I'm just going to put seal on them. And these are, uh-oh, they stuck together. Put one over there. Because we know that I've been accident prone this evening. Alright, I'm going to put the navy one on the bottom. And the vanilla one on the top. There's a little bit of space in between. And I'm going to put this blue strip, navy strip, over it. Maybe if my seal could work. Hey, Michelle. Alright. And then I stamped this in navy. And I had a bow for it, and I threw it on the floor along with all the other pieces that have been falling tonight. But I have these stamped and die cut branches that I thought I would use. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. I am with the dimensionals again. And then I'm going to use 2 of each, because there's 2 different ones, if you can see that they're 2 different ones. And I'm going to put little dimensionals, or mini dimensionals I should say, on the tips of each one. And then a glue dot. So I just have these left over from Paper Pumpkin. For those of you that aren't familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription that comes in a box. And everything you need is in the box. It usually makes like 9 cards or crafts. And it's $24.50. There's a link on my online store. And we get together every 4th Sunday of the month on Zoom. So I'm going to put this here, which is next Sunday. So if anyone needs the link, please let me know. I'm going to stick these in here. It's a lot of fun. We get to know each other quite well. Socialize. We're from all over the country, from coast to coast and north to south. It's fun. The star, since the deckled circles are on the way. Yeah, you know, there's a lot on that star set. There really is. Oops. All right. And I can't believe how many times I've used that deckled circles. Now, if you noticed, I don't know if you did, but with this die set, I took out holiday season. I just inked up the blue on Wishing You the Best and Brightest. Alrighty, well, let's put a couple of these small ones on here. Just to give it a little extra. Because I had a, like I said, I had a bow. I threw it on the floor somewhere. It's just been one of those nights. But thank you very much for putting up with me. I'm glad y'all stayed. Alright, here are our cards. This is from one set. This is from one type of paper and the dies and stamps. And then these are from the other. I don't know if you can see them all. I'm trying. And I will post these online for anybody that wants to take a good look at each one. Alrighty. What a night. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope I inspired you to do, whether they're Christmas cards or winter solstice. You could even use them with the Hanukkah set that I just got. This. Celebrate the Miracle. This metallic paper would go great with this. Here, I'll just quick show you the set. So this would go great with some of this paper. It would go really well with this paper. Alrighty, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have any questions, contact me. If you would like to join us on Zoom and assemble any kit, most of us do a paper pumpkin, but there are others that have other kits. It's more of a time of socialization and, hey, did you do this? How did you do this? Oh, I like the way you did that. It's just a lot of fun. So please don't hesitate to contact me for the Zoom link. And I will see you next Sunday. Happy stamping!